Hi, and welcome to my WEB701 project. For my project, I used WordPress with a premium theme from Sitemap. And this is how it originally looked before I modified it. It pretty much had everything I needed. It has featured items, categories, and all that. As we can see, we can click and it has a very trade me styled auction site, which is good. However, it wasn't perfect, so this is how mine looks now. I completely remade the navigation to make it more simple. Now we just have auctions, blog, and account options. As we scroll down, we can see there's two areas: what the site sells, benefits, and then it moves on to meeting the farmers, which, as we can see, will be all the details about what they do. As we continue, there is the featured items and latest auctions, which has been used from the theme. So let's check out the accounting process. When the user registers, they have to enter a name, an email, they may need to enter a PayPal email, but it's not required, and also a shipping address isn't required, but let's just put one in there anyways. So as you can see, there is no password field for the user to enter. This is where I've set up a SMTP server which sends emails automatically to the users. So once we click register, okay, you do need one. Let's quickly just copy and paste that in there. Okay, the registration is complete. They have sent it to dejaballard@live.se. So let's see if it's here. Sometimes it shows up under the junk just because it's not a verified account, and yeah, I'm using the Gmail servers, and here is my password. Okay. So from here the user can see all of their information. Some of it isn't all set up correctly at the moment. So now let's move over to auctions. The auction site has two different layouts: list view and a grid view. So, and once we click onto it, it's just like the theme, but it has everything that the user needs. We can bid on things, able to write, oh yeah, there we go, write a comment, and even contact the seller directly. Okay, and let's now switch over to the admin side of things to have a look at the background stuff. once you're logged in with a user with higher levels, you get given more links. So we'll go to the dashboard now, and I've been using two main plugins: Post SMTP, which is a third-party plugin that connects with the Gmail API, so I can send the emails automatically. And the other thing is the user role editor. This is a more complex version of the role editor, which allows me to, as we bring it up, allows me to more define what the users can do. And by doing this, I was able to make it so only the farmers or contributors post items and edit and all that. Speaking of the farmers, let's move over and have a look at the posting process. And also, there's also web private messages, which I think will be from what we just said before. Okay, so we were needing to make a price calculator to automatically calculate the berries, and so I wanted to put it in with the creating an auction process. And here it has the different ages. So let's say berries around about 2 weeks old. The average size are about 3 centimeters, and we got half a kg of raspberries. And this is more of a, terms and conditions where you're agreeing that your food products meet the produced. And once we click calculate, it calculates a average of what it thinks the price may be. However, the user is able to change it because depending on the seasons there will be different requirements. So let's go berries, 500 grams. The location, we have Tasman and sub locations. We'll go with Stoke. Category, we don't actually have raspberries here at the moment. We'll add that in after. The item can be picked up, it auto renews 5 times so it does it 30 days, 5 times. We can select when the auction ends, so 29th at 2 o'clock. Pickup address, 225 Queen Street, description, and you can actually add it as a feature. I am not overly too sure why this page is showing up like this. It is using a AJAX method where it stays on the same page but changes the content. So it checks what step it is. So before it was step 1, this is now step 2. And it's both using the same .php file and the same header file. They're actually using the same link to the same header file, so I'm not too sure what is the issue here. I'll continue to look afterwards. But if we click here, we can We'll add some raspberries. Go to the next page. It goes back to normal, which is still on the same page. So I'm not too sure what happens there. But now we can finalize and publish. And there we go, it should be there now. Which, yeah, there it is. Just a quick update, I have found out the issue with step 2. It was using HTML instead of jQuery for the image loading, which was causing a big mess. So I have now removed the page and have placed it under the first page here, which actually runs a lot smoother now as well. And then once the user clicks next, it just goes straight to the final page. So, because there wasn't any raspberries as the categories were, let's go through how some of the features that the user or my client will do. So once they're on the admin, they can go to the dashboard, and with the help of this theme, we can actually, under options, we can actually add more categories, locations, shipping options, and item options. So let's So now if we click add, it has now been let's edit that really quickly. Raspberries. Update. So now it has been added. You can do the same for locations, shipping options, item conditions. We can even add in different types of tags. And yeah, I think that's about it for my site. Another thing is the farmers are actually able to post their own content, which will pop up here, which is a good thing. We're actually able to even use watch list, which watch listing, and under the watch list, so users are able to save the content that they like to maybe view later. And also for the emails and communication between the site and the customers, we have all of these types of emails. So whenever there's a new user, and also sent one to the admin, post items if it's not approved, and all that stuff, which is very good. And also once you click on them, we can actually customize the layout.